What's going on, YouTube people? It's Jimmy C. I'm back again. I know, 3 videos in 1 week. I gotta get that ad revenue up. Baby's on the way. I gotta buy the Similac. I'm just kidding. I'm lucky I make enough to buy a cup of coffee a month. But you know what? Since I'm moving, I'm closing on the house tomorrow, and we're actually gonna go to the doctor. We most likely will find out the sex of the baby, so it's gonna be a big day. Getting the house and gonna find out if it's gonna be Jimmy C. Jr. or a little girl. Well, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna name the kid Jimmy Jr. anyway. But so anyway, I'm moving, so I'm packing. I found a whole box of comics. This is the box. What's in the box? Talking about a big box. I always felt like I was missing a bunch of comics, and I couldn't figure out where they were. And like a few comics, and they were all in this box. So I just found this box. It's a lot of random number ones, but I figured I'm not going to go through them all because there's just too many, even though I go fast. But I figured I'd share with you guys some oldies but goodies. But without further ado, let's kick it off. So we got Rawhide Kid, miniseries 1 through 4. Got Star Brand. I've done this before and people liked it, so I said screw it. Let me do a little quick video. Star Brand number 1. Got the X-Men reprint. I just sold my baby, my 4.0 graded. Got a little bit of extra cash to help with the closing. But you know what? It's signed by Stan Lee, and I'm not into the signatures. It's a great book, don't get me wrong, but if and when I do own one to keep forever, I just want it graded but not signed. So I moved it. I made a nice little profit. Got Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Got X-Force 1. It looks like a second print. I don't know. It's gold. Not like the first print's worth anything. Got a little Grundy action, number 1. Druid, number 1. I figured I'd mix it up. I'm always showing big pieces of art in monster books. Taking it back to when, I was actually collecting and it was fun. I do feel like, it lost some of the allure. You get desensitized. When you're buying big books, it's not like it used to be. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's very rare that I get excited about a book now, and it stinks. I miss the times when I'd buy a book for 20 or 30 bucks or 50 bucks, and it got me excited. I lost my soul for comic collecting. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, Vision and Scarlet number 1. See, I look at books like this, and they're worth nothing, but I think about the artwork, and this book is worth nothing. But if you try to buy this piece of art, if you could even find it, you're looking at $4,000 or $5,000 plus. That's what I think about now, because I'm just obsessed with the art. It's like comics are the gateway drug, and I'm just hooked big time. Dakota North, some random stuff I got. Deathlock, all of that. Marvel Age number 1. This is cool. I look at this and it reminds me of Manny the janitor because he's carrying the mop. What's up, Manny? Toxic Crusader the janitor. Look at this. Adventures of the Thing. That's a cool cover, too. Oh, look. I actually got one. Spawn number 1. Keep it moving. This is what it was all in the box. I wasn't, excited opening it. Once I found the box, I kind of knew what was in there. So, look at this. Marvel Universe. Issue 1. I believe it is, 14 or 15 issues of this. The young guys won't know, because we got, with the internet and everything. But back in the day, you old folks know. This was how you looked stuff up in the Marvel Universe. There was no Google. There was no Wikipedia. You wanted to find out facts about a guy, you had to go look in Marvel Universe. And I had all of them. The soft covers, complete sets. I love them. And, that just brings it back. I love it. Oh, look. Got a little Will action. Great movie. The original... oh, man. What the hell's the guy's name? The original midget. I'm thinking about Game of Thrones. I forget his name. Tyrion Lannister. I Stole the Baby. Look, Human Torch. I guess they rebooted it 1 and 4. Got a little Superpowers number 1. Got some Black Hawk number 1. Oh, this is a cool cover swipe. Deadpool. The Demon in the Bottle cover swipe. I just got the piece of artwork related to this. Got Justice League. Number 1, I guess 75 cents, late 80s. Marvel Superheroes Special number 1. What else? We got little James Bond action number 1. Gru number 1. Got Silver Sables and the Wild Package. What, something? Oh, look, something on the... Oh, She-Hulk. It felt thick. I said, oh, there must be something on the back. She-Hulk #1. X-Men Micronauts. I think they just rebooted Micronauts, so it's picking up. Fallen Angels. Got little Secret Invasion #1. Alpha Flight 51. First Jim Lee. I got found a little run of New Mutants. I don't know if there's anything significant. Demon Bear. 25. That might be the cameo to Legion, I believe. Maybe. I'm just going off the top of my head. Look at this. It's like a cutout cover. Got Hawkman #1. I tell you, Hawkman #1, Silver Age. I had 4 of them. I used to be hoarding. I got rid of all of them. I made a little bit of a profit, but like the book just is not worth money. Like it doesn't. It's so undervalued. You can get like a 5.0 for about $200 to $250. So if you guys are shopping for one, don't pay more than $250 for like a 4.5 or less. Savage Dragon #1. I don't remember it being a black cover. Maybe it's a second print or something. Eclipso #1. Man of Steel #1. Legacy of Superman #1. Look, see, even back then they were just rebooting. This is cool. Got a little Huntress action. And then I got another Huntress. God knows which volume's which. I'm not up on these things. G.I. Joe Order of the Battle #1. What else? Okay, let's get into some good stuff. Oh, this is a great book. Dan the Unharmable. I've talked about this a couple times way back when. This is a 12-part series. It was so much fun to read. It's just this guy, you can't hurt him, and it's just like, it's a graphic book. It's definitely like PG-13 on the cusp of rated R, but quite entertaining. If any of you guys are looking for something to read, found this. This is a book I was looking for, driving me nuts, and I found it finally. This is the first appearance of Hitmonkey. So if Hitmonkey was first is like a character in the Daredevil. It's the little monkey Hitman. If anything with Daredevil 2, they want to like get a little cute character who's quirky and spin it off, kind of like what Marvel's doing with Rocket Raccoon and this and that. I think Hitmonkey, this is a great book. It's not really under the radar anymore, but if you can grab this cheap, definitely get it. What else we got? We got Wolverine Origins #1. Got Uncanny X-Force #1. Got a first appearance of Lady Bullseye. And here's a note for McMiniman and Tom Ryan. They love Red Sonja. Look how many I found. If you guys are interested, shoot me up, because I'm not attached to any of these books. Red Sonja. Red Sonja. Red Sonja. Red Sonja. Talking about beating a dead horse. Oh, look, another Red Sonja. Red Sonja. And then she's parting it up. Look, I got Azrael over there. Jesus. Sorry. Excuse me 1 second. Alright, what else do we got? We got The Crow #1. Pestilence, I don't know. We got Tales of Honor. We got Transformers G.I. Joe IDW. Oh, look, we got a Harley Quinn. We got a Harley Quinn #1, New 52. If anyone's interested in that too, I know it's worth a few bucks. Oh, look, I got Mephisto Fantastic Four, only 1, 2, and 3. I read it and I was looking for the 4th one. Like, I don't have it, so it drove me nuts because I wanted to see what happens. I got a Secret Wars #1. And, okay, we're in the home stretch. I mean, I got a bunch more, but I'm only going to show one more stack. Got World Without End #1. So, let's take a pause. So, I sell a lot of books online and whatnot. It's not really a pet peeve, but I just want to give a tip for people. Like, the art of negotiating is very, it's a delicate dance. You do a dance, you want to suggest a price, but you don't want to turn off the seller, but you want to be cordial. So one thing that always annoys me when people are trying to do a deal with me, because I'm all about the deal, so I love when people engage me and try to haggle. The one haggling technique I do not care for is when let's just use, for instance, say the book, I have it for $100. They offer me $80. That's fine, you want to do. don't offer me $80 and say that's all I have in PayPal. That annoys me so much. Like, just say, listen, I want to give you 80, and I'll be happy, and I'll go back and forth with you. But like, when they say that's all they have in PayPal, do know PayPal is predicated on you being linked up to a credit card or a bank account? So 99% of people have a credit card or a bank account with money in it. So using the line, that's all I have in PayPal, is like the stupidest thing ever. Because I know from experience, I am always banging out the credit card or going into the bank account to pay for stuff through PayPal. So like, saying that is just, it's just so stupid to me personally. So, you know, do what you want, but the way I feel when I hear that, it just annoys me, and like, it makes me offer even less of a deal and be more hardlined. Whereas if they would have just said, oh, I only got $80, come on, help me out, blah, 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 I'm more apt to do a deal with them if they just said that and didn't add, that's all I got in PayPal, if I said it rightly. It's so funny, even on YouTube, you have to be like so PC and correct lest you get people angry. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on that subject. But let's keep it moving. Superman, I got Superboy #1. I got Annual Legion #1. Oh, look at it. Oh, this is like one of the only series I'm still reading. I read this. I love this. I love like the what if scenarios. So Injustice, they're up to like the 4th season or volume or however they're going, and I love it. I got one more tangent to go off on. So I went to my local comic shop, which I never go to. I've mentioned it before. It's in Jersey City, F&J Comics or F&B or something. They're nice guys. They're very chill. But so I went there to get American Alien issue 7. It came out last week. They didn't have it. It was sold out. But meanwhile, they still got copies of issue 1. And I was all excited because I have the original cover to issue 1 and issue 7. So any artwork I have, I want to get the cover. I want to get the comic, rather. They jam all their comics into like an old school iron rack. So they're like, even brand new books are like beat to shit. And it's like, I pulled out and I pulled out 3 issues and they're like destroyed. And they want full price for them. I don't want it at all because I want a perfect copy of the artwork I have, and vice versa. You know, I'm buying a new book. I want it to be at least in the near mint range. It's like, you know, I don't go there enough to like, I didn't want to argue. Like, I was about to say like, bro, why don't you take care of your comics? But I'm like, you know, let me just shut up. But it's just like, I would think most comic collectors nowadays want books near mint as possible, because other stores I go to, like, they bag and board them already. Excuse me, like, take a sip. So, like, what's wrong with these guys? So even, there's even a comic, it's for kids, it's called Haunted Mansion, it's Disney. They made a comic, and it's picking up steam. It's about the ride in Disney World. And I said, oh, you got Haunted Mansion? Yeah, it's probably in the children's rack. So they got an old school comic rack. They just jam all the comics in the comic rack for the kids also. Maybe the kids don't care, but like, even it's the same all around. It's jammed in so far that the comics droop over, and there's like an automatic bend. And like, I pulled it out. I said, oh, look, I found one. And like, showing how screwed up it is. And they didn't even care. And it's like, what am I doing here? Like, thank God I'm moving. Hopefully, I got there's a few other comic stores up where my new house is. But it's just like, I don't know. You know, like, I should have, I'm not trying to, bash them or nothing. But it's just, I'm just talking. If I owned a comic store, like, I would make sure all my comics were perfect. It's like, it looks like they're basically purposely trying to damage the comics. Anyway, 101, I guess this is a print, black and white. Little Rocket Girl, Marvel Apes. Oh, this is a cool book. Dokken #1. Got a little, I don't think it's Scotty Young, a little kitty type Wolverine. Got Salvage Wolverine #1. Logan #1, a little action. A Wolverine weapon. So I got no connection to any of these books. So, I'm not trying to hawk them or sell them. But if anyone's interested, let me know. And, we could do something. Anyhow, what else? Dollhouse, $6 Million Man. Right here, home stretch. Catwoman #1, Warlock, Green Arrow, He-Man, that's a cool book. Justice League. Oh, this one's a cool one too. DC versus Marvel. Little Joker's wild, and Little Joker's wild. So that's about it. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a big day for me tomorrow. Just wanted to share with you guys some books I found. And I guess that's about it. Fingers crossed. Guess. It'd be cool if I was doing a contest. Guess the sex of what do you want the sex of the baby to be, or like pick a name for the baby. And that would have been a great question or two, but it's too soon. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Jimmy C signing off. Later.